So we just had a really good session with Dylan here talking about turning unit economics to at least 0 and then actually climbing all the way up to positives where businesses have to be running. Implications of negative unit economics we're seeing with some of the coding agents on token unit economics.
The most useful use cases of AI today in terms of revenue growth is coding. Cursor's revenue has gone from like 100 million ARR to 550. Anthropic's ARR went from 2 billion to 3 billion, and usage keeps skyrocketing. Now their question is like, how do we save cost on inference? Yes, you're going to be creating a lot of tokens, but what about all the input tokens you're doing on the database? The challenge is really how to flip the unit economics to positive.
With all the things we just discussed earlier on, what are your predictions around enterprise AI adoption of some of these trends and the unit economics that enterprises are looking at?
The most successful AI companies, we've seen revenue growth be in the neighborhood of 30% month on month in the first half of the year, but that's been purely relegated to code area mostly. Now, with the second half of the year, coding is going to continue to take off at that pace. Also, at the same time, we have new generations of GPU, new technologies around storage of KV cache. All these things are going to start being implemented to drive the cost down massively, which should hopefully start to make these businesses start being positive margins. Because today, all the code models are using the standard models, but not the reasoning versions. The reasoning models have not really had to take off in usage yet. The reasoning models are getting robust enough that we're going to start seeing people able to deploy them in production environments from like testing stage to take off in production. And so I expect that to start to happen to other workloads in the agentic side.
Any last thoughts on how reinforcement learning is going to continue to impact this over time?
It's causing a big swing in how infrastructure is being built in terms of clusters. The GPU ratios, the networking, the storage, the CPU nodes, all of this is actually changing memory requirements. All this is changing rapidly. People are going to have to realize they need to configure their clusters very differently for the new paradigm of RL heavy versus pre-training heavy.
Well, I know you got to run, Dylan, so thanks for your time. It's been wonderful.
Thank you. It was great.